Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 16th of December and I'm about to head home. Better make sure I turn off my white rear lighting. Wouldn't be wanting to show a real white light to the back when I want Bob. So anyone who watches Bob's vlogs will know what that's about. So yes, it's now just gone 6. Finally escaping work. This week has been bedlam. Run up to Christmas, loads and loads on. Busy, very busy Monday with obviously small orders of AeroPress and things from the weekend. So I had a load of parcels for Hermes then. Tuesday I had even more Hermes parcels, and I also had to do a van load, and I mean a van load, to my Christmas market guy, which is his last order, and because it finishes on Monday, I think this is his last weekend. So even more bottles of chocolate sauce, I think 120 odd more bottles of chocolate sauce, but I also filled the van up with disposable cups because the market's run out of the cups that they provide, branded Manchester Christmas Market cups, but they've run out already, so you needed to buy cups. So literally the van had a half ton, 500 kilos in, and it was to the roof packed, rammed in it was. Yeah, it was probably about the max weight the van will actually take. It was riding pretty damn low. It's like a pimp me van ride, and yeah, he wasn't very keen on hills and got stuck behind someone on the back roads. There's a lot of real steep roads around where he is. Got stuck behind someone who just decided to go so slow up this steep hill and then nearly stopped round the bend. And God, I got that much weight in, I had to drop to second in the van and it started spinning its wheels to get grip on the hill. I was like, oh, this is just what I need. I wanted to get a good run at the hill and keep my speed up and be alright, but I made it in the end and we get it all dumped off, so that was busy. Wednesday, I think I tweeted out a picture of the Hermes parcels ticket, which was basically said lots. Yes, I had lots of parcels, would you believe? Incredible, really. I'm gonna have to put the heater on in a bit because I'm starting to steam up a little. I didn't realise it was that cool today. Mr. Lerner's doing quite good actually, but I think someone's sneaking behind me now. Yeah, it's coming in behind me. So yeah, so I turned the heating off, thinking it wasn't that bad, but I'm starting to mist up. Which is never good. Reynolds, always bad for steaming up. Don't ask me why. This one's just been atrocious about it since I've had it. It just steams up, you know, especially when it rains. It just steams up like nobody's business. I don't know what the reason is. So lots on Wednesday of Hermes parcels, and Thursday I did that video of the fog. Finished early in the afternoon because it was the youngest's nativity, 6-year-old lad's nativity at this school, so I went to watch that, which was splendid. I really enjoyed it actually, and he did very well. He read his lines out. He was just a narrator. Most of them were narrators, apart from the few that got the acty jobs. But yeah, he did good. Boy, he did good, and I enjoyed that. And then I went into Bradford and dropped some stock off at Laser Zone, so you got a bit of footage of that with the fog. Other than that, then today been really busy. Again, I got a load of parcels I will be dropping off now at the Hermes parcel stop. And then also I finally got the 5 kilo roaster going. Yeah, well, I needed to because I had to do 24 retail packs. And I'd already got another about 10 or 15 packs of brown coffee things. I run out of coffee for that, so I needed to roast a decent volume instead of the smaller amount of the small roaster. So finally got round to trying the 5 kilo roaster. Teething problems on the first roast. I mean, obviously I'm not very used to using it, and it is very different when you're doing 5 kilos of coffee and roasting it on a gas machine as compared to roasting on an electric machine where you're not even doing a kilo hardly. So let's get go over. So yes, bit of teething trouble with the first roast, so I got all that sorted out and did another 3 roasts, so 20 kilos in total roasted today. And yeah, it was good, I really enjoyed that. So, right, I better go in and do my Hermes parcels, because you're wondering why I'm sat here talking to myself. So, I'll catch you shortly. And I'm back again. So, yes, I roasted some coffee today, 20 kilos of coffee in fact, which is quite an amazing amount. Even though it was only a few roasts realistically. So all that's gone well, and I managed to pack all my retail packs, which was a bit more complicated than it could do with being, because I had to blend it. It wasn't a single origin, it was a blend. It was only a 50-50 blend actually of Ethiopian Yirgacheffe and Indonesia Sumatra. So it wasn't that difficult, but I was going to blend 50-50 of each in and then grind it into the pack and then seal the pack up, and then they got labelled, because they're labelled up own label for our customer as well. So got all that done, so that was good. And Piccadilly, I'm committed. I was committed. I'm telling you, I was through those lights already. I'd have stopped and been in the middle of the road and done things. So my excuse. I'm not showing a white light to back either. No. So yes, busy is just, it's, yeah. I can't honestly remember having such like full-on hectic, everything going on at once run up to Christmas as this one. This has just been absolutely, I've never known it this bad. So much happening and so much going on and so much to do, and yeah, I'm done. I'm done in. I'm just kind of hoping now. I mean, I've overstocked with a lot of stock for so the pre-Christmas. Ooh, I thought he would go in then. And then you know, hopefully we've got a good bit of stock to come back to after the Christmas break, because we shut between Christmas and New Year. But obviously still take online orders and things, so normally on the Monday when you come back there's lots of orders waiting, and we're going to be in and out during that time off, because there's stuff getting done at work anyway while the staff are away. But yes, other than that, it's just been super busy. Richard Nellis, apologies, I've just not had time even to look at what you sent me through texts. I know you've been London Christmas shopping, hope that was good. I know you said you were playing Time Crisis at the Mega Bowl, and you got on the leaderboard, which you were chuffed about, so well done. Nice one on that. Shame you didn't get to go to Escape. You went somewhere else in the end, but you were going to go to Escape, but hopefully you'll get to go there another day. There were other things you mentioned, Richard, but honestly, I've just been so rammed out. I haven't stopped all day. I've been running about like a loon. Really have. Oh, when we had the burglar alarm, people coming, tweaking the burglar alarm and fixing a faulty sensor. They've now sorted it as well, so we can actually drive in, open the warehouse shutters with our remote and drive in without setting the burglar alarm off. Because obviously that's not ideal for anyone nearby that our burglar alarm's going off because we're driving in. Well, I've just not been doing it, going in from the outside mostly, but so that got sorted out as well. It was another one of those hectic things that happened. So also what's been happening, Rogue One, the film, I think it's out today, or people are going to watch it today. That'll be quite good. Well, for them, I'm not going to get to. I've watched yet again, for God, the umpteenth time now, but I do love it. I watched The Force Awakens again last night. Do really like that one actually. I mean, I liked all the very early first ones, even though they're like 3, 4 and 5. I like the first ones. I kind of a bit of sort of about some of the earlier ones, what they call the prequels. Yes, prequels. But Force Awakens I did like. It's really good, and I'm looking forward to the next one. And Rogue One looks very good. I'll be looking forward to watching that at some point. And of course, to coincide with it, the Rogue One Scarif DLC pack came out for the PlayStation 4. Great. although it took me a considerable amount of time to get into doing that, because I think it was a week ago Tuesday, and I only actually got to play it in the end, I think at the start of this week. They completely foxed me with that one. Did the update on the one I play on primarily, which is the upstairs one, on my account, which is the secondary account, as opposed to the main one I had, which now just the boys use. And after I'd done the update, then when I went into it, it said I didn't have any of the DLCs and wanted me to buy them again. I was like, well, I've been playing them before you did this stupid update. Why do I have to buy them again? It's just annoying. So I'm thinking, I couldn't remember, because I knew something had happened before like this, and I couldn't remember what it was. It was even what the update does you one DLC, the latest one. But all the DLCs, even the ones I've been playing all the time for ages and ages, all said I had to rebuy them again. And what it was, of course, that I had to log in not as me, the secondary player, but as the primary master player, because my primary account is the one that I actually bought the product with. So I had to log in with that, go into the game, and then it would say, right, download your packs, which you've already paid for, because it knew that. And once I did that, I had to download each one separately, which had been paid in the book. Then when I went back in as me secondary player on my login, obviously they were available, so I could play, finally, hooray! So that was some messing about, it caused me some puzzling, it did, but got there in the end, got to play it, and yeah, it's really good, really enjoying it actually. In the new Scarif one, we got new villains and heroes. Obviously the hero is, I've no idea what she's called, the lady who is like the leading lady in Rogue One, and then the villain is obviously this bad guy who's a cloak guy. I forget the names, to be honest, but I ought to find that out at some point. I perhaps will, who knows. So got those, and then we've got a lot of different map modes to play. They've done it again with the stupid flying thing. They've done a map that you can't play the map as running about soldier until you've done a fly bit beforehand, which is like the attack on Scarif or whatever. And I'm starting to think now, the people who invested a lot of time and effort into the flying engine and all the metrics of it and whatever else, and designing all the vehicles, I've kind of looked at what the play count is, because obviously they can see what everyone's playing the most and whatever else. They've looked at play count of flying games and gone, people aren't using our hard work enough. You know, they're just not doing it, they're not playing it enough, so we'll force them to use this stuff that we put all this time and effort into, and they're not playing just the flying games very much on their own. So we're going to shoehorn our flying games into the rest of the running about games. If you want to do the running about game, you're going to have to do a bit of flying first. Use this stuff. We made it and put it there and designed all the stuff for it, so you use it. So yeah, but I've actually been quite fortunate, because quite a few times, obviously sometimes when you join right at the start of the game, and sometimes you'll join and you'll get pitched in midway through, and I've started just at the end of the flying bit, or just at the start of the ground bit where you're running about as a soldier, just bypassing the flying bit. So, which, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's another space one, and I find it quite nauseating sometimes zooming around space, trying to avoid the space debris and not get shot by people, and then you're doing loops and stuff, and there's nothing to really sight yourself against, so it becomes a bit, this is a bit, but other than that, I'm doing well. There's some new outfits. There's a shore trooper, and there's a really funny. I watched a channel. Well, I subscribed to a channel as well called Bombastic Gamer Films or something like that. I think it's Bombastic anyway, and yeah, they do really funny skits, just with the Star Wars Battlefront characters gameplay, but they do it like on its own. Oh, someone's got some little flashy lights going on. And we've obviously got some flashy lights up there. So they do these skits with the Star Wars Battlefront characters, and it's just really funny. Because they make up the voices to them, but they just sort of do the actions as you can in the game, and sort of do it up that way. And some of them are really funny. I'll drop some links in if I remember, just to that, because it's really good. And it's a good laugh, just watching them. It was more of a laugh for me, because obviously I know that like the gestures and movements you can do with the characters But they do generally make it very, very funny as well, the little skits. So, yeah. All in all, it's been pretty good. I'm enjoying that. So, there you go. And I'm now going to go in and have a bit of a rest because I am pooped. And I stink a bit of coffee from all that roasting coffee and stuff. So, yeah, there you are. That's me. I'm done in. It's been a busy week. I hope next week's going to be quite a week. Obviously, next week's vlog, I'm still working up till the Friday, the 23rd. So it'll be another, I mean, I might do it in the morning, I might do it in the afternoon when I come out. We might finish early on the Friday. I wouldn't bet on it if I were you. I would not bet on it, but we'll see. Right, have a good weekend, next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. See ya!